Good evening guys, I hope you've had a great week. Today I want to talk to you about, or reach out to anyone that's got real issues with chipping. So if you feel like you're at rock bottom with your chipping, there is a certain technique that you can use for most chip shots that will help give you a little bit of confidence and almost guarantee a better strike. It was a tip that was actually Phil Mickelson put out into the golf world a few years back now, but very simple way of getting consistent contact and a predictable ball flight and spin. So traditional chip shots, you would tend to take your normal setup with the club lying on the ground pretty neutral. What I'd actually like to see you do is introduce a term which is often referred to as having the toe down. So rather than the club sitting flush on the ground like this, I'd actually want you to feel like really only the toe of the club is going to sit on the ground. So how do we do this? So we have to make the shaft a lot taller in your setup. So the way we do that, we put the club with just the toe down again. We're going to be a little bit closer to the ball, and for us to be in a comfortable position, we're going to have to go down the grip a little bit more. So from there, because there's less surface area of the club in contact with the ground, we can be a little bit more aggressive, and it tends to take out that heavy shot. So we can feel like we can actually hit down on the chip with a bit of aggression, and we should be able to guarantee a good strike. So you'll start to notice when I do my practice swings, it's very hard to take a divot. As hard as I try to hit down on it, I'm only just bruising the grass. So ball position wise, I want it to remain again forward in the stance, and the handle to be fairly neutral, not too far ahead, not too far behind. So take your normal setup from there. Again, we're a little taller with the shaft, slightly down the grip, and then back and through from there. And when you start to hit these chip shots, to get you into the right position, there's going to be, I'd like you to use trial and error obviously to see where feels comfortable, but the way I like to feel it is that you can't stand close enough to the ball to help you do this. So you are going to feel a lot closer, shaft taller, down the grip, and again very simple back and through. So give that a try next time you get to practice your chipping, and that should lead to more consistency around the greens. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week for another tip. Cheers.